Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the San Diego Comic-Con 2016 exclusive Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, this figure is going to be released at regular retail, but it will not include this. Now, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to pick up the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, is because this is just a really cool little feature that this has, and since I collect all the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series figures, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to pick up this exclusive because it's just a really cool thing to kind of add to that shelf. It also comes with 2 lightsabers, and I'll kind of explain those here in a bit. But first off, I wanted to kind of show off the little exclusive item here. So it's basically the stand and hologram that you see a Princess Leia there. This just does come out, and it, I guess it kind of looks like her. So, but that will plug in right there. You can see that you have the batteries, which it does come with the batteries, so it's ready to go as soon as you buy it. But if you needed to replace those, you can just pull this top off, unscrew that, and switch them out. I believe they're 3 AAAs. But it does have a speaker down here, and it really does sound good. So you get 2 different clips. So the first one you push down right here.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
All right. And so you get that one little snippet right there, but if you press down again, you'll get the full message, which I think is incredible. So,
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire. I regret that I am unable to present my father's request to you in person, but my ship has fallen under attack, and I'm afraid my mission to bring you to Alderaan has failed. I have placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory systems of the R2 unit. My father will know how to retrieve it. You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
yeah, so really cool. I'm glad that they got that entire message in there. That's really neat. So you can see it's got some nice little painted detail with the gold. And if I press it again, it would just be the short message. And then the next time it would be the long message. So it just keeps on doing that continuously. Then the 2 lightsabers. You can see that I have one. It's actually clipped on to his waist here. So the first one that we'll take a look at, this is the lightsaber that he hands Luke Skywalker whenever he says, your father wanted you to have this or something like that. When I believe Darth Vader never even found out he had children until later on. But anyways, looking past that, this is the lightsaber that he handed Luke Skywalker. And just to bring in for comparison, here we have New Hope Luke Skywalker. You can see that, they're very similar. You can see the black down here at the bottom, the red, and then the little thing here to the side. So they're supposed to be exactly the same. But this is the one that he hands him. So I think that was kind of cool to throw in. And then he comes with this lightsaber, which is the one that Obi-Wan Kenobi actually uses. So it's a little bit different. And just like all of them, they can have the little beam pull out and plug it back in. I was having some trouble getting it out earlier, so hopefully it... There we go. Gets back in. A little warped, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. And like I showed you before, you can hook that onto the character here, which is pretty cool. Now this soft robe material right here, this fabric, this actually will come off. So if you just kind of bend the arms back, you can pull it all the way back if you wanted to. Everything under here is exactly the same. This color here, so not really any extra detail. Just the belt goes all the way around, but I think overall this figure looks really good, and it's basically what I wanted from this character. So they got the loop, they got the the different lightsabers in there. Take a look at the head sculpt. It actually looks pretty good. The eyes, they're looking directly at you. You can see the blue in there. You can see the eyebrows painted, the same color as the hair here. There's a little bit of, wash to it, where it kind of gives it a little bit more, highlights that'll focus there. So you can see some a little bit darker gray in there with the lighter. And they do the same thing with the beard, going all the way around. As far as other paint, you can see on the belt here, you get the the brown belt, but there's a couple of like gold studs there, and here on the belt buckle, there's a little bag over here which is just molded and painted onto the figure. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. This is just all brown plastic down here. This is a soft rubbery plastic, which is kind of a like a beige and stuff like that. So, anyways, as far as articulation goes. The head is on a ball joint. This will rotate. It'll go side to side. And then you have the neck joint that goes back and forth. Then you have the waist, which it's kind of like on that ball joint there. So you can rotate however you need to there. The shoulders, they go up and down. They also rotate here. The elbows, they do bend, but I'm going to pull this back real quick so you can kind of see it. They don't bend too much because of this portion right here. So that's as far as they can go in. They can actually bend a lot further back. So I guess if you wanted to, you could rotate this and rotate the hand, and then you get a lot more posability. And maybe that's actually the way that it was supposed to be. So that's the way I'm going to leave it. I just know that my figure, whenever it came out of package, it came like this, which looks like it's upside down. So I believe that this is the way that they actually intended it to be. The hands, they rotate, they go left to right. Let's check on this other elbow and see if it was done correctly. So we'll go ahead and pull this back. Yeah, and so I think that this one was done wrong. So if you might want to check that on your own figure as well. Maybe they messed up whenever they were putting it together, but it's a simple fix. Nothing to worry about. As far as the legs, it's just like all the rest of them, forward, back. This is soft rubbery plastic. You can see me bending it here. They go out about thus far. They rotate at the thigh. He has the double jointed knees. Just, I don't know how much he's going to be able to use them because of this back skirt section here. And then you have the feet where they go back and forth, and they also rotate as well. So for a couple of comparisons, we'll go ahead and put this lightsaber in his hand. He's got a really good grip on the lightsaber. I do like that, so it's not loose at all. Put the hood up or down, however you want to do. So, well, actually, I guess he would be over here, or at least in the movie. That's the way it looks. And you can grab, Darth Vader, and which is obviously taller, but having those two guys together, and I took some pictures and stuff like that over the weekend, and I think these guys look really good together. So anyways, that's a look at the San Diego Comic-Con version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.